Hello, Subject 4. Nice to officially meet you.
Welcome, everyone, to the Subject 4 podcast. Thank you so much, Grace, for being subscribed for, what was that, 7 months? Oh, dyslexic, was that 7 or 9 months? But thank you so much for being subscribed that long. It just popped up right now. Welcome, everyone. We are a fan-made podcast of the Matthias channel over on YouTube with his 863 series. And we sit around and we talk about it. So let's talk about it. A lot of things happened. But I am kind of flying solo today. Dusty Girl is hanging out on stage. Ink Night will be dropping in soon. But it's just me, you, an intimate setting. So grab your snacks. I have my Coke. And let's just chill. It's hot. I did not sleep good at all last night. I slept very poorly. I think I went to bed around 11 and I woke up at 2 in the morning.
Oh no.
And so Arizona decided to do this weird thing where it is 112 degrees during the day. Okay, it didn't get that hot yesterday. It was like 109. But still.
Is that abnormal?
No, it's not abnormal. But this is the abnormal thing. It was 109 degrees during the day. But at night, it got down to 72 degrees. My air conditioner, my aircon central unit is set to 72. So the fact that the air temperature outside was cool, it didn't warm up the house, so therefore I didn't kick on my air conditioner. But my room was still warm. My room is on the west side, so it's the last one to get heated up by the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So my room was still toasty, and my air conditioner was all like, "You're fine."
Get up, it's fine.
Yeah, so I had to get up, and I didn't want to open a window. I didn't want bugs to come in. I don't have a screen on my window. And I usually do that during the winter because there's no bugs in Arizona during the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And people think I'm crazy. They're like, somebody could just go in your room. I was like, bro, I have guns. I am armed. And I have a German Shepherd and a pit bull. If you want to climb through my window, okay. I also have this like huge like sword right next to my bed. I don't know what I'm wearing.
See what Squatter put in the chat.
What is he doing? Yeah. Yes, I totally go tactical. No. But I mean, if you want to, my bedroom window is, I live in a bungalow, so it's all like one floor, but the way that the house is positioned, it's like up on a hill,
Mm-hmm.
and we had to build a retaining wall because we were losing some of the dirt on my side of the house.
Oh no.
And
That's not good.
but what that made it was like it's like a steep drop. Like you have to get a ladder to get up to my bedroom window. So
Very good.
Squatter's having fun with the gifts right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Squatter, I know you're at work, but you can hop up on stage and at least get your name up on the stage. And show everyone your new PFP. Nope.
No.
If you did not
Did
know,
anyone ever?
Huh?
God, sorry.
if you didn't know, I drew Squatter's PFP, and the one that he uses on the official Zoe drew. So
That's awesome.
he's got cool friends. What an asshole! And now I will change it. Sorry for the swearing. Like I said, I'm tired. Things are just gonna fly out of my mouth, fall out of my mouth. That I have no filter. So it's an amazing PFP. Thank you, Em. I thought so too. I used his
So,
favorite color and everything, and he's all like, "No, I'm gonna change it."
it's cute.
Yeah. And the full picture is that it's a buffalo being led by Bigfoot because he likes Bigfoot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate Bigfoot. I hate that of all of the like urban legends. Bigfoot is my least favorite.
Okay.
I hate
Why?
absolutely because like where are they? You're telling me we can take pictures of our own black hole by using the James Webb telescope. We took pictures of our own black hole, but we can't find an upright monkey running around. Nor can we find bones. Nor can we find like, it's just I get it. Like, there was like a sinkhole that opened up in China recently, and new like species have been found. Like, there are ways that you can hide, but I mean, we would have come across like a body by now or something.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't know. It just bugs me. That just bugs me. It just bugs me. Like giant
Yeah.
sea monsters, if you're going to tell me that there's a megalodon still out there, I'll believe that.
That's true. There's
I'll-
so much we don't know about.
Yeah,
the
we know more
water,
about space.
oceans.
Yeah, we know more about space than we do in our oceans. But no, Bigfoot, no. I don't like Bigfoot. I just believe it's possible that it exists. But you told me you liked Bigfoot. That's why I drew that.
It's funny.
One of us is lying. Or one of us is just misremembering. But yeah, so let me get the episode we are gonna go over.
Do I sound okay to everyone?
You
On
sound
YouTube,
very
they're saying I sound
choppy.
a little warbly.
Yeah.
Choppy.
You sound like you're speaking through a fan.
Interesting. I mean, I have a fan on in the background. Oh.
I don't think it would do that. Is your CRISPR on Discord?
Let me take a look.
YouTube. By the way, Project 863 Reacts, Noah uploaded earlier. I really want to watch it. I just realized
Better?
he watched it. Yes, better.
Better?
Better. I think so. Keep talking.
Is it better for everybody else?
No, it's
okay?
warbly. I don't know
That's
what it is.
rude.
Unplug your microphone and then plug it back in.
All right, I will do that.
Then that's the extent of my knowledge. Fix it.
It's something I would do too. It's okay. I'll be right back.
Well,
Maybe we'll see.
while she is plugging it, disconnecting and replugging her microphone, we are if you're new here, hi, my name is Artemis. Not really. That's a lie. But we're going to go with that. But we okay, say things. Can you say things? No, now you're muted. But today we're going to be going over Matthias channel's episode of A63. We are going to go over pulling this lever could destroy everything. So, I mean, when I first saw that title, I thought, pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever! Did no one else? Did anyone else have that in their head? Nope. I love Emperor's New Groove. And the fact that it was like referenced in the video. And then it's the, pulling this lever could destroy everything. Like, was somebody have Emperor's New Groove on their brain during the episode? This is my favorite scene of the episode. Yeah, when they were reading the letters, which we are... Let me go and get the letters. The cringy love notes. And that's like, oh my gosh, Alex. I love having Alex around. She's like a breath of fresh air. I enjoyed having her around. If you guys don't know, Alex is the person that was tagged along with him. It's like one of the newest crew. Okay. So the first letter that we get from Autumn, this world feels like a cage without you in it, and I'm the canary, screaming for someone to open the door so I can fly away. But it's not to get away from it all. It's towards where I know it's towards where I know you are, towards where I can see you again. And if it isn't 863, then so be it. Autumn. Okay, let's break this down. I feel like you're in a cage without you in it, and I'm the canary screaming for someone to open the door. So she's trapped somewhere. What do you guys get? No, she's trapped somewhere. She wants to run to where he is. But it's not in this world. Because this world feels like a cage without you. Thoughts, anyone? They're not cringy. They're romantic. No, they're cringy. They are cringy. Hey, how was your speed run?
26 minutes turned into 14.8 minutes.
Ooh, a double speed.
Yeah.
So we're right now going over the first letter that they found by Autumn. This world feels like a cage without you in it, and I'm the canary screaming for someone to open the door so I can fly away. But it's not to get away from it all. It's towards where I know I know you are, towards where I can see you again. If it isn't 863, then so be it. WTF?
One obsession. Two, during that
Hello,
entire
Clash.
thing, I wrote like an entire paragraph. But before I even put the paragraph in the chat, I'm gonna look for a picture that will make it like the handwriting. You cannot convince me that Autumn did not falsify some of the papers signed Deb. And I am looking for the photos because I know I have them.
Well, Autumn. So to break down this letter, she feels like she's trapped now that Nelson is not part of this world. She wants someone to release her from whatever trap she's in so she can fly towards where he is and
Yeah.
where she can see him again. But if it isn't if she can't find him in 863, then so be it.
Talk about obsession.
So, do I do this theory in my head now? Sure, because there's another bombshell later. What
Yeah.
if Autumn is the absolute and she's trapped inside of digitally. She's trapped digitally.
That would not explain the handwritten letters.
Yeah, she's using somebody else to write the letters.
True.
So if you're possessing somebody, wouldn't your handwriting be the same?
No, it would be your own handwriting.
No, if you're that's what I'm saying. So Autumn is possessing Matthias, where we keep thinking Nelson was doing that, but Autumn's possessing Matthias. He writes a letter as Autumn. Wouldn't that be in Autumn's handwriting?
Yeah, it would.
So could Matthias have written this?
He could.
So could Autumn be the one possessing people instead, and that she is trapped digitally, and the only way that she can try to figure out a way to bring Nelson back is to possess somebody? Thoughts. Subject 4, give me thoughts. Of course, there we go. We've got Squatter. Oh, snap! So
Autumn has been just possessing people all this time.
Rose Thorn on YouTube says, actually, that would be a good possibility. Through 863, so be it. That could mean that she is flat out implying controlling 863 members. So
I have something else to add on to that. Wasn't there at one point that we stopped being able to recognize D3B? That D3B did not seem the same thing as the little SD card that was on the Apple II.
like we got a new emulator and she's kind of changed. She's more because we had Matthias.
I was thinking of the emulator, not the Apple II, but when they were using the Overkill lab desktop to emulate the disk and contact that way, because that one would be connected to the internet. The same way you reroute phone calls from the LAPD to B27 or John Doe, you could be relocating the signal that was going to go to DEP to a little side program called the Absolute.
I don't know.
And we could have been talking to Autumn all along, and her just pretending to be Deb.
No, because I don't think so. At the end of season 2, when we now know that the Absolute was controlling Matthias, and Matthias started gaslighting everyone against Deb. If I don't think if it was Autumn and Nelson talking, or Autumn talking with Autumn, um, she would have no reason to, or the Absolute would have no reason to gaslight Deb,
Yeah.
because she was trying to warn them to turn off the Spire and stuff. And even now, she seems to be warning them, and having John Doe look after her team, type of thing. The letters that we found in the patrol car. But we do know that Deb is trying to use 863 not only to stop Nelson, but also to bring back Wes. This
And
time I
Autumn
can
was to
save you.
save.
So maybe Autumn is trying to piggyback off of Deb's attempt to save Wes,
To also
so
save Mel.
to save Nelson. So basically, we have the two females of the group trying to get their mans back. That's the only way I can think of it.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can actually see this letter. Like, she's trapped somewhere. She
And
wants
here's my
someone to
only
open the
question.
door so she can fly to wherever. Like, it makes me think that Nelson is either he's dead and she wants to go back in time, or he's in a different universe or something.
I really like reading the letter. It matches up with Matthias's description of how he felt, because it's a very anger-filled in the tone. Also, when I was going to bring up handwritings, I was not just going to bring up the whole overall handwriting, but like the tone, the presentation of tone that both Autumn and Deb have is very similar.
We do have another letter here.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, blah. My brain decided to die a little bit.
Well, I'll read this next letter while you gather your thoughts. I need to see you again. It's not a desire. I know that this is a full-on obsession, but no one looked at me like you did. No one saw the parts of me that you did, inspired me like you did. And once you were gone, I knew no one else was going to fulfill what I needed.
And what did you need?
I have no,
That's the question.
love.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure it was just love.
I need to see you again. It's not a desire. I know this is a full-on obsession, but no one looked at me like you did. No one saw the parts of me that you did. Inspired me like you did. And once you were gone, I knew no one else was going to fulfill what I needed. So there is definitely something hidden there, but
Yeah.
Where's Squatter? Squatter thought they were romantic. What do you get out of that, Squatter?
That's not romantic.
Yeah,
That's just obsessive. Square, if you dare say that's romantic, I'm gonna fight you, a fellow man. I will, me and my two puny arms against the buffalo. That would be fun. I'd lose.
Do they like each other, or is this a one-way thing? And we have no idea. We have
We have all the perspective of Autumn shrimping for Nelson, for the lack of a better term, but we have no idea how Nelson feels about the entire thing. Only that he slightly manipulated her into trying to kill Deb.
Yeah. Let me check over to YouTube. What is YouTube saying?
And the whole thing of protecting a family member. I feel like I know. Like, I have a really strong gut feeling about who might be Nelson's family member. The person with the redacted surname. Our beloved Deb. I'm really betting on that one. Because everything points towards it.
Rose Thorn on YouTube says Autumn, I think, would know the where things were located in location 7. Nelson didn't deal with experiments. So what Rose is saying is that because Nelson didn't deal with the experiments, that's why he was kind of clueless in season 2, not season in season 3. A little bit clueless at where the location was and where to find things was. But it was Deb that had the absolate. And it was Deb. True, they needed the RSD to find the Spire. Sorry, I have to go back in time in my head, and it's my head don't want to work today.
I think it's one of those national brain dead days.
I think
not international, sorry.
So what Rose is saying is Autumn would know where this location, what the location of the Spire was, not location 7, but location of the Spire. Autumn would know that, but Nelson wouldn't because he didn't deal with the experiments. But Nelson also said that things don't happen in Syntec without him knowing.
Knowing that they exist versus knowing where they exist is
Yeah.
probably two different things.
And maybe, because we do know that there were multiple Spires, maybe he just needed to know where the closest one was. Or which one was operational. Like, if there's multiple, like, yeah, it's like looking for a specific telephone pole in Los Angeles is what I'm gathering. Yeah, you know where the telephone poles are, but which one's operational? So then they would have to use the RSD to find out which one was operational. So that was my thinking on that. But I don't know. I could be wrong. Discord. What do you got for me, Discord? Anyone else kind of suspicion of Alex? No, I love Alex. Alex, no. I've been sus of Bailey. Not this episode. Bailey was Bailey, and it was fun.
Alex is in your favorite? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I just liked Alex was like a breath of fresh air for me. Like somebody who was like just thrown in this and not scared of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because she has not been put in danger yet.
I know, but I mean, that's what I want. I don't, because that's I don't know.
It's better than having like you have someone not involved working with fear in them and someone involved working without fear in them, and then the 3 subjects whose fear or not fear doesn't count because they're subjects.
I am breathing. I'm also hydrating too. Protect the newbies kind of thing. Yeah. People are going on to the next letter. But let me know if anyone gathers anything on the second letter, because yes, I know there's the big one of there's another big bombshell. But I think we need to look at every piece of the evidence. So M, to go back to what you were saying, like, do we know that Nelson likes her in return? We did have on the chat log that Scott brought to us, where Autumn and Cyphus are talking. And we do have Cyphus saying, "You've become an asset to me far beyond what I expected when you came on board. I couldn't do what I do as Syntec's founder without my intelligent assistant at my side. Coming to you with this project is not just a symbol of my trust, but it's a promise of what's to come if you complete it properly." That just to me just seems gaslighty though. Nothing else.
Isn't it always?
Yeah.
The people of Syntec are pros at gaslighting, let's be honest.
So we have another piece of what Autumn. It's interesting that these are like all on different like like it seems like one long letter on multiple pieces of paper. So we have Autumn's writing again. "All I want is for you to be proud of me. I know you gave me that mission, and I know I let you down." So she didn't kill Deb, I guess. "But I want to make it up to you."
That's dangerous.
So I don't think she killed Deb. I think that's what that letter's saying. "All I want is for you to be proud of me. I know you gave me that mission." The only thing that we know mission-wise would be Deb.
Maybe not. Like, here's the thing. If Nelson wanted to kill Deb, splintering might have not been the method he asked Autumn to do. Because splintering doesn't kill. It splinters, it doesn't kill.
Yeah.
So
It goes on,
Autumn,
"Death is not the end for someone like Nelson Cyphus."
Autumn might have definitely tried, but she might have thought, hey, if I splinter her, it'll be enough.
But yet
no.
Deb went and killed Nelson.
And we have D3B. D3B
Maybe
in some way does hold a piece of Deb.
maybe Autumn.
Yeah.
Maybe Autumn. Nelson gave Autumn told her that he needed her to kill Deb. So we have that. But what if she didn't kill Deb? And because she didn't kill Deb, Deb killed Nelson. And then in retaliation, Autumn killed Deb? Does that make sense? Okay. Picture time. I want to call her by her first name. Autumn sent to kill Deb. She can't do it. So Deb, in turn, kills Nelson. Regret comes in from Autumn. If I would have killed Deb sooner, then her love, her obsession would still be alive. So then she just ends up killing Deb. I don't know.
I have something else to add on to that twist.
Okay, what's that?
If you take my lover, I'll take yours.
Yeah.
We know time travel is real because we have someone apparently stuck in a time loop. And there has not been denied that in Syntec there are projects on time travel. What was the physical description of Autumn again? Because I blanked on it. Or do we even have one in the first place?
Yeah, we do. Hold on, let me get out my hard copies of everything.
Take my lover, I'll take yours.
Well, I mean, there was a time, if you guys missed the chess opportunity that me and I represented Subject 4 podcast, and I went up against Jordan on We Are Subject 4 in a chess game. And I think it was one of those games that it came down to, if you take my queen, I take your queen.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry about that, YouTube. We got a description of Gary, Scott, Jordan. Hold on, I'm getting there. Get there faster. Daniela Reed. Should have put these in alphabetical order. Autumn Hill. Sorry, her first name isn't April. I'm confusing her with someone else. No, in the Syntec profile summary, we don't have anything other than she's a redhead. That's it. I thought we had something on her. But it's not in the Syntec profile summaries.
And in the dark, could red hair be easily mixed with any other color of hair?
Well, any hair can. Can't.
We don't know if her hair is straight, curly, or any other
Usually with redheads, they have the dominant gene of curly hair is in that. Because it is a genetic mutation, redhead. Redhead is a genetic mutation.
Yeah.
Of brunettes,
see where
I
I'm
believe.
getting at.
Mm-hmm.
She could have perfectly, like, this could be, like, this could be an entire loop of Deb kills Nelson, Autumn kills Wes, and Deb gets enraged, proceeds to attempt to destroy Syntec. Nelson tells Autumn to terminate Deb. Autumn fails. Deb finds out and kills Nelson. Nelson dies. Autumn gets enraged. Then goes to the past, kills Wes, and repeat. And only by breaking the loop, we can. Maybe the time loop is not just Scott. Maybe the time loop is the entire project. And if so, we need to tell Deb, how about you just run? Run, don't kill anybody.
Well, we do have some letters, Scott's, from Autumn. So from Autumn to Scott. Scott, I know what's going on. I know the date and the time you wish to proceed. And this is my formal request for you to end it now. I know you are conflicted, and I know that you're looking for a way to relieve the anxiety you have concerning this project and concerning this patient, but this isn't the way. This is my formal request for you to end it now. So I guess this means the running away part, correct? Probably running away with Chloe. Xander has reported to me that you tried to ask for his help in this matter. Deb has reported that you've been distant and quiet with her, and even I've noticed the extended breaks and requests for time off you've made. Could that be because he's like stuck with us? The extended time breaks and time off requests, maybe that's because he's stuck with us. You know, laying in our vault. I don't know, it's just a thought.
Fair enough.
Then we have another letter with Nelson. This is to Nelson from GR. Never in my 23 years of working as a contracted agent have I ever been targeted, harassed, and belittled like I have by your employee. I was doing my job. I was fulfilling the needs that you requested of me, and this is how it ends. I don't know what hold she has on you or what dirty laundry she's dragged out of the closet, but you're making a mistake. And we're getting to the part
Wait.
that everyone wants to get to.
Wait.
What?
So we have an A employee, but here's the thing.
It never named Deb.
It's not just they're never naming Deb. If the thing that they found on location 7 saying that Deb and GR will pay, then it couldn't have been Deb. Because Deb and GR are working together. And it's the needs that Nelson requested from Gary, aka it could have come from his proxy, Autumn Hill. Autumn has the authority to do requests and put Nelson's name on it.
I'll continue this letter on that thought while I'm processing that thought. My termination will put Syntec at risk, and I know you know that. I won't be around to protect you once my supervisors put me out to pasture. All of the malpractice lawsuits will go through. Every single patient and their families will be able to sue you and your employees out of business, and you'll be sitting in jail for the rest of your life. You won't do well in a cage, Nelson. We don't want Nelson in a cage. We've always wanted Matt in a cage. Sorry. That's a joke from the Science Babes. Matt, that was when Matt was going crazy in season 3. They wanted to put him in a Faraday cage. Yeah.
I still kind of do. I remember Kaylin and Steph arguing with each other about it, and I'm just like, you know what? Kaylin's right. Put Matt in a cage.
Well, one of the things that Matthias kind of made a leap at was one of the leaps that Matthias made is that GR was fired, and that this happened. That GR was fired, but the thing is we don't have all these lawsuits that went through. We don't, like he said, like all these bad things that would happen to Syntec if he was to get fired. But none of that happened because we know that Chloe tried to sue Syntec and couldn't do it. We know that there was always a person in the government. So, like, for Matt to, like, make the leap that GR has no teeth, I don't know. I believe, because none of the things that he said happened. So that means it didn't happen, correct? Am I wrong for thinking that?
I mean, a section of Syntec closed.
Well, I know they had to go in the shadows.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there weren't lawsuits. The families didn't come after them. In fact, we still had people running from Syntec.
We have Nelson supposedly dead. We have the company supposedly dead. We have Deb supposedly dead. We have Wes supposedly dead.
We have all the founders supposedly dead, but have seen no bodies.
Plus the company itself.
Mm-hmm.
So
and then it goes on to the next part that everyone is talking about in our comments right now. I don't know if you've been struck by a sudden spell of familiar protectiveness, but both of you are going to regret it like familiar. And so familiar means family. But what bothers me is he didn't come out and say Deb did all these things. She belittled me. She got me fired. They just made that jump. And that bothers me too. Because what if it's Jordan Kendall?
Yeah. Exactly.
It could be Jordan Kendall. It could be Autumn. Maybe Autumn realized that the biggest threat to Nelson is his own company and was trying to take it down before he destroyed himself. Because she said, if it's with A63, so be it. So let's go back, rewind. Let's go back to that first letter. She said, if it's with 863, so be it. That she has lost Nelson. Maybe she means that she lost who Nelson used to be. This person that she loved is no longer there. So he's... so she is on 863's side to take down the government contracts and Pegasus and all that, because it's turning him into something that he's not. Does that make sense?
I think so.
It could be that way. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah. Yes, it made sense to makes sense to you. YouTube, what do you think? Yeah. Okay, let me go back and read that letter again in the light of that. Okay, so let's think Autumn is married to Nelson. This world feels like a cage without you in it, and I'm the canary screaming for someone to open the door so I can fly away. But it's not to get away from it all. It's towards where I know where you are, towards where I can see you again. But if it isn't 863, then so be it. I don't know. Maybe she was on 863's side because her husband was changing. I don't know. So she backstabbed Nelson? I have no idea. That's one way you can interpret that letter. I don't know. How are you doing, chat? But what everyone is making the leap is that Deb is that the letter, you know, I don't really have to say this theory because it crossed everyone's mind when we saw the familiar protectiveness, was that it was referring to Deb and that they are related somehow. They could be brother and sister. They could be married. We do have Deb's name. That's always redacted. I still would love it if, you know, Deb's name is actually Deborah redacted. Anyway. But so what everyone is jumping to, the conclusion that everyone is jumping to is that the letter that GR is being threatened by Deb and wants Deb out. And that's why he asked Autumn to kill Deb. Then we see in a letter that Autumn failed him somehow. So what did she fail him in? Did she fail killing Deb or... I don't know. What do you guys think? Ink Knight, do you got any more brain busters?
I'm pretty brain dead right now.
I know, I am there with you. There's a lot of information. It was a 25-minute long episode, so, and I mean, then, you know, top it all off, let's not forget we had John Doe confirmed to be a puppet of the Absolute. I don't want to call him I don't want to call the mind control person Nelson.
Yeah, no.
I don't like calling him that because he gave us his name. Like,
If it was Nelson, then it's not Nelson anymore.
yeah.
But I don't think it was Nelson in the first place.
How many people actually like hated Matthias for acting like he was under control of the absolute? What a jerk.
I just kind of blinked. It was so fast that I blinked, and it was gone.
It was
No.
funny. It was funny.
It was a little bit funny.
Let's see. What else do we got? But yeah, so now John Doe is all like, wait, who are we? What's going on? What do we do? What?
I mean, that was a mood. I just saw, like, Matt is like, oh, John Doe just sent me an email, and it's titled "What Happened," and I'm like, that's relatable. Waking up and not knowing your name, not knowing what happened, where you were, what's happening the last week. Welcome to the group, buddy.
One of my
And
favorite
just being
lines was, all the
disoriented.
potential Nelsons come over here.
Yeah.
All the potential Nelsons. That's a lot of people. All of subject 4 goes over there. She also said something about it would be my one wish or something. Did I miss that? There was
it would
another
be
note.
something along those lines. Make it up to. I think it was something about making it up to him. I can finally get my one wish. That is a sentence on a separated screenshot.
Yeah.
I'll make this work. I already have an idea where it is. I just need to search for it. And then I can find the true you, and I can finally get my one-ish autumn heart.
Yeah. The true you.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Well, again, that goes back to so it's like, I have like 2 theories on how these like letters could be, the undertone of these letters. It could be Autumn completely obsessed and wanting to bring back her dead beau, or it could be Autumn obsessed of getting her husband back, who she used to love, and he's changed. And this letter, I'll make this work. I already have an idea where it is. I just need an end to search for it, and then I can find the true you.
Oh crap, I don't like the 2 dots that just connected. Okay, so the lantern is supposed to splinter people physically, not just mentally, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we think it has something to do with parallel timelines. What if the people we think are dead are not actually dead, and we're just yanked from their timeline to another one?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. When we're talking about split, it splits from one timeline. Splintered is splintering a person into another timeline.
Yeah. So like our Autumn is trying to get her Nelson back.
That he
but
splits somewhere.
She's just gonna yank some other Autumn's Nelson. Same thing with Deb trying to get to Wes. In the end, it might have been a Wes in another timeline wanting a Deb. And the lantern is what makes it affect our timeline. It just freezes their entire bodies in that one space. In that format.
Does anyone have theories out there? And then I want to, like, we'll do a couple of theories, and then we have the science babes who go on in a half an hour. But I do want to talk about some housekeeping things. Not just for the podcast, but for, everyone who's a fan of 863. And also, Cyphus is an alien from the future. I hate you. I hate you so much. I love you,
Oh,
but I
God.
hate you.
God,
Okay.
whoever said that, please.
That was Saraxa.
Roxo, why? What did I do?
Saraxa doesn't like the whole timeline thing, but he's gonna bring in aliens from the future.
Aliens is fine. Aliens is fine, but timelines is not. My man, I respect you immensely. But how and why?
To be fair, wouldn't somebody who's from the future be technically an alien?
How
Because
so?
they're somewhere in an environment in which they don't belong. They're foreign. Isn't that the definition of alien?
I
Em, you're an alien to me. You and your brother.
Oh, then I am from another completely different galaxy because I'm all the way across the fucking the ocean. Sorry.
We're getting geared up for our drinking session on Saturday.
I think it's only us and Nux are gonna be sober. I mean, we're gonna be walking with sleep deprivation. But
I'll probably be sober because I don't really want a hangover the day, because I have to work the next day. So I will be cutting my drinks. I will be drinking water in between each drink, to stay hydrated. Deb is a robotic avatar controlled as an AI who has simulated all possible outcomes, which is why it seems like she knew the future. I hate you, Saraxa.
I mean, that's more plausible than aliens.
I mean, that's who I kind of think the Absolute is. The Absolute is a controlled AI, carrying out various scenarios for a particular outcome. And D3B is the same thing. D3B is Deb's weapon to fight against the Absolute. I've always thought that. But whether Autumn could upload her consciousness and become the Absolute, because I mean, there's no evidence that the Absolute can't be female, right? Did they ever?
It's an adjective for a name. It's not a gendered adjective.
I mean, when she said, when he comes, he will see that I'm the Absolute.
When Nelson comes, he will see that I am the only thing he needs in his life.
No, that's why I thought maybe the Absolute could be Autumn. That's what I was going to say.
Man, I really don't like the sound of that.
YouTube chat, you're confusing me. Is today the 100th episode? I don't think it is.
It's not. I counted. Like, that entire point where you didn't ask my
Oh,
opinion,
okay.
I was counting the episodes. It might be 100 videos because some of the podcasts were split into 2 parts. Because it was the period where you had all the Wi-Fi issues.
But I got good Wi-Fi now. I do good. It do better.
It do better.
I do better.
But yeah, no. During the winter, Artemis's Wi-Fi was constantly going out.
It was last year's summer too. So, but my brother upgraded me, and now I have a desktop. I don't have a laptop anymore. So that helps. So let's jump into some housekeeping things, maybe because some people might have questions or whatnot. I got a DM over on Instagram. Let me pull it up.
What?
I got a DM over on Instagram through the podcast. If you did not know, the podcast has an Instagram, has a Twitter, and also has a TikTok. You should check those out. Link in the description. But also, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, we'll talk about this DM that I got. I'm not gonna name any names or anything like that, but basically the DM I got was, so in the light of the new video in the podcast today, I wonder if it's time that the community starts asking the question, was Project 863 Plus a money grab? Guys, we talked about this. There's a whole town hall about it. Okay, there's a whole town hall about it.
And it was uploaded.
Yeah.
I'll
And
go fetch the link right now and spam it.
it's also not monetized. I did not want to make money off of that video because it was a video that was necessary. It was a this is serious. This was a matter. For anyone who is confused, 863 plus. I think it's still in our description of the video, the link for it. I have to fix that. Sorry.
Airport pointing out that you should remove it.
Yeah, Airport pointed it out, and I was like, crap, I keep forgetting to do that. Because I'm just, like, going through the motions when I upload stuff. I will fix that. So, starting next week. But I did, it was a community forum. Like, think of it as like Facebook, but just for 863. So, we could all share this passion, be a community, and this was one of the dreams of Matthias. So I wrote back to this person. I said, as someone who moderated 863 Plus, it was a project that failed. Was Matthias's attempt to build a community, to make a community and build it closer together. Like he said on the podcast in July, this podcast, by the way, he was a host, and you can just type in Artemis and Matthias, it will pop up on YouTube.
Go all the way on all the videos of the channel, and you will see Matt's big face next to Artemis's also big face on the thumbnail, and you'll know it's the one.
Yes. And it was the first episode that we did of season 2. He decided to, he really bailed me out and helped co-host. But he said that, think about all the people, like the people that follow this podcast. We all had to find each other. Like, think about how you found Subject 4 Podcast. How did you find out about it? Did you find it out through Matthias, or did you find it through a friend, or did you all of a sudden see my name pop up somewhere and was like, what's that? Like, what's that Greek goddess doing? Like, how did you find out about it? So, like, we all had to find each other. And 863 Plus was the attempt to bring us all together so we could all share our community projects, our artwork, our fan art, our writing stories, our ideas, and it was an amazing place. But unfortunately, because the site had free membership, we as a mod team got many, many complaints of not so nice characters harassing underage members. It was the moderations team who went to Matthias. It was us, the moderation team, who went to Matthias and his team about how unsafe things were. Matthias and Samantha worked very, very, very hard. They were on phone calls to Mighty Networks for weeks about the issue, and because the moderators could only ban, we could only do 2 types of bans. We could only do emails, and we could only do IP addresses. So these criminals would just go make another Gmail account or get a VPN. So to protect the youngest in our community, we had to go behind a paywall. And that caused a huge thing. That is why there was a town hall about it. It was me and Shades who were both moderators at the time, where we talked about like, this is not a money grab scheme. This like, and Matt made it like the cheapest he could do it, because it wasn't to get money. It was to get a credit card or a debit card on that account. That way, if an account gets flagged as harassing underage members, we could then go as moderators with evidence of the harassment or the abuse, and we can send their debit card or their credit card information to law enforcement. And what like pedophile's gonna put their credit card on an account and then go and harass underage, members?
And here's the thing, if they went out of the way and also tried to falsify the credit card itself, it would be even worse, because it wouldn't be just the harassment, it would also be falsification of documents.
And people were like, well, you can get around that with prepaid cards. The thing about Mighty Networks was it was like a monthly thing. So it took it out of your account. So if you just had a prepaid credit card, it wouldn't work. Also, law enforcement can trace numbers to where you bought that credit card, that prepaid credit card at a certain store. And how did you pay that? With cash? Or did you pay that with your actual credit card? Like, there are ways for law enforcement to figure out that stuff. But then this individual came back and says, I understand the 863 cancellation. I'm referring to the fact that they never set up the YouTube subscribe option. In my opinion, it seems in some regards that they have forgotten all the people that paid for extra content. Extra content stops the moment that 863 stopped. Like, we haven't gotten updates on the evidence board. One of the things that the perks that, Matt and their team have grandfathered, like, the perks in monthly. Like, if you are on the official Discord, members still have that, purplish magenta name. We still have access to, like, the 863 writing, the evidence that you paid for the seasons that you paid for are still up there. It's just that we're not getting any new perks because no one's paying for them. So, the entitlement there. Like, guys, if the team needs to step back and get a couple of months to figure out what they can offer for YouTube memberships, let's let them. Let's not, I don't think they forgot about us. I don't think they forgot about you. It just, they're coming from a loss. Plus 863 was a man's dream to get his community on board, to collect his community, and to love on his community, to like bring the audience closer to the stage and not be afraid of having the audience closer to the stage, which that would freak anyone out. If you have ever been in theater, you want the audience to, away. That way you can do your like prop switches and your magic. And, if somebody forgets a line, you can whisper the line without, the audience hearing it. So to bring people closer to the stage, you potentially ruin the magic for people, or you also ruin the experience for some people and they walk away from it. Like, they don't enjoy it as much. And the fact that Matthias and Spellbound had brought, like, their dream was to bring the audience in on this, like, passion project, was very brave. It was very, very brave. And it's something that is, like, give me a YouTuber who does that or tries to do that. I mean, it's very difficult to do that. I mean, think about this. Think about the subject for a podcast. When you clicked on this video and you click on our channel, you get the channel trailer, which is filled. yeah, I pieced it together and I threw on some things, but it's Matthias's stuff. But I'm getting money for it. Money I put back into the community by getting Nugs a computer he can stream on so he can build his own platforms. Like,
Yay.
hi Nugs. We're
Hi.
we're doing welcome to the end of the
Literally speaking
podcast.
the devil.
Yeah, I know.
Where were you?
I was
good
playing a
YouTube.
game and I couldn't leave because I would have no idea where I am.
Go to the YouTube chat. Clash Mesh has been asking for you the entire podcast.
Hi, Clash. Sorry.
Well, what we're talking about is we're talking about the premium, like what happened to the YouTube memberships. We do have someone over on YouTube. This is a long time project for Matt. In old videos of Matt's channels, he promised new videos, but he didn't do it. He combined all in this project, and if you watch the beginning video, you would understand. But this misery is much fun than spoilers.
I live in misery. Sorry.
But again, we are not entitled to any content. We're not entitled to memberships. We're not entitled to any of that. We have been spoiled by the team. I mean, if I went on to Jacksepticeye right now, and I took his content and then tried to re-upload it, and I would make it transformative and re-upload it, and without his he would probably copy strike me for it, because I'm making money off of his content, which is like, you can't do that. Copyright, guys, copyright. But here Matt is giving it to us for free, and so we are 6-3, we are Subject 4, Science Babes. You've got Project 863 Reacts with Noah. Please check out his video he posted before us. And then you have 863 Systems. You've got Spellbound Council, Art Council, so. Let's all take a breath. Yes, we're only getting one video a week. Let's take a breath. We were getting spoiled there, and we're getting 3 videos a week, and we've blasted through season 4, and it's been amazing. It's been bumpy. It's been amazing, and I've enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed it. But let's let the sense of entitlement go a little bit. And let's give them grace. I don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Yes, I do have a friendship with Matt. But I mean, we talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi. We don't talk about you.
He's also the other thing. We have had this pattern of Matt and the team tries to bring us 2-3 episodes per week. There's a burnout. We don't know if it's just the editors, we don't know if it's the producer, we don't know if it's the writing the scripts. It doesn't matter. Something in the team has a burnout and breaks, and they cannot keep up the system. We're not getting a full-on month-wide break like we had during season 1 to season 2. Keep that in mind. They are still doing their best to give us at least an episode per week, and I think we should be a little bit more grateful.
And
instead of feeling entitled over having more episodes.
I have been seeing comments. I am on a Facebook community site. No, I won't promote them because I'm not sure if I like them yet. It's just the fact that it's I don't know. I'll promote platforms. I promote we have a whole channel called Self Promo. But what I've found on some, I'm not saying all, on some of the 863 community or the Spellbound community things, it's I don't know, the we're talking about the sense of entitlement. The Facebook people have that. Not all of them. there is one that I'm a part of. What is it called? If you want to join it, you can join it if you're a Facebook person. What is this called?
Group.
It's just group. It is well, official Project 863 fan group. They seem pretty nice and chill. The other one, don't go there. It's trash. Facebook is a boomer platform. Thanks for calling me out, Tharaxa. My birthday is on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Monday?
On today.
Is it on Tuesday or is it Monday? I don't know. I'll be old, guys. I'll be older than Matt. Monday. It's on Monday.
Yet? Why isn't there a birthday channel yet?
Because I didn't make one.
Okay,
Why would
then I'm
she
fixing
make a
it.
birthday channel for herself? Hmm.
I think she was
Because
talking to
I want
you,
to-
Nugs.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on it.
The Discord board. Make sure you block Artemis out of it.
You
'Cause
can't. I can't do that.
Yeah, you
Nick
can because
was-
on my own roll, you can
Yeah.
block the
I
host.
know.
You couldn't block. You couldn't block Squatter because he's podcast staff.
Yeah.
can
You also
block-
have the podcast staff role and the.
All right.
every-
I won't
you
go
have-
into it. You guys have my. I promise. You can post all the neck memes. I will not see them until Monday.
Nugs, hand the Discord ownership over. I'll take care of it.
No, I'm not gonna mess. I just don't want to mess with the permissions. You know, like that's gonna take a long time.
Not hard.
Freaking Soroxa. Mark Zuckerberg is a Syntec robot from the future.
Yes.
Yeah. So yes, I will officially be older than Matt on Monday until he catches me up in September. So his is right around the corner. But yes, let's give the team the benefit of the doubt. Let's take a breath. I mean, Matt could come on right now on the podcast and go, "Hey guys,
Meanie.
I am ending 863 tomorrow." He can do that, guys. He can do that. So let's take a breath. Let's give the team grace. There's a lot of moving parts. They are not a movie production. They're not Netflix, guys. So they're the YouTube team is doing something that YouTubers don't do because it's too many moving parts. You would have to rely that every moving part has been oiled, greased, and meets their deadlines, even though Matt didn't know what a deadline was on a Dope or Nope episode. I thought that was one of my favorite Dope or Nopes episode. YouTube originals are gone.
It's
They just had Markipliers.
yeah. They just had marks. Sure, it.
Oh wow, interesting. I did not know that.
It has been shut down. It's now premium YouTube premium service because it's now gonna compete with Disney Plus and Netflix.
Rose Thorne says, Spellbound is honestly doing much better than TV or streaming services. We don't just get this. We get videos from all other series Matt and the team work on. They give us more than we deserve. Yes. I mean, it's always bothered me because Matt could be a YouTuber. He could be a Jacksepticeye. He's done videos with Jacksepticeye. He's done videos with Markiplier. He could be up there with those guys, but why is he not up there with them? Is because he decided to open a studio, share the spotlight, build YouTube channels, build a community.
Exactly.
And if he was a money guy, he wouldn't have done that for that. So let's check on who. I mean, I get it. Like, people are worried. People get worried when things change, so it's natural. I get it. I understand. Matt is a YouTuber. He's a YouTube dad. Are you kidding me? He's not a YouTuber. He's a YouTube dad who doesn't know how to make mods on his own channel.
It's not wrong. Not wrong.
Again, go check out the Overkill channel. Watch the latest live stream. When did he live stream last on there?
Months ago.
Oh, it was a while ago.
Oh yeah.
It was more than months ago. It's probably a year ago. It's removed. What?
Is it the YouTube?
I think the live is gone.
Oh, he did take down the live. Yeah, he's reorganizing Overkill. Which, by the way, Overkill is now back on social media. If you would like to get it, I will put it in the description. Let me get it, though.
Oh, let me get it, though.
Let me get it, though. When he posted it, I posted it on the community page. So, if you are watching this and you are subscribed, you got the community post where I posted it. Also, they posted on the official. I posted it up on the Instagram. I posted on everything except TikTok. I am making a TikTok about Overkill. I would need Overkill to say my name once. Oh wait, he did. But he deleted it. He deleted it. So, no evidence, not there. He deleted it. Okay. I'm going to put this in the Project 863. Okay, I'm deleting Spellbound.
How dare you?
Well, I'm deleting the plus 863. So we've got Overkill, Twitter. Riveting content. I know you guys wanted to hear me type.
Clickety clackety.
ASMR.
Overkill Instagram.
My god, Soraka just, I'm deleting Spellbound. Pack it up. It's over.
Pack it up. It's over.
He could have done
Project
that when
863
plus 863 was around. By the way, if you're looking for it, it's on Instagram. It's just Real Overkill 88. On Twitter, it's Real Overkill 88. Which I kind of feel bad for him. He makes this channel. One of the first tweets that he gets is 88 is a hate symbol. 88 is the year he was born, guys. 88 is the year he was born. Calm down. I do not envy Matt.
So people born in 88 are automatically evil?
No, we're just haters. Sorry. I don't know. It's just... I guess it's like because Nazis were HH and 88 can look like HH. I don't know. I don't get it. I didn't read the full thing because it was just like, okay, Karen, he was born in 1988. Calm down. So, I'm allowed to say that. I can say that. I'm not Matthias's mod anymore. I can tell you what I really think now.
Sure you can.
I can. I could swear on here. Like, Matt has, he gives me his content to use, guys. That's all he has on this podcast. This is not, Matthias gave me this and now I run it. No, this was mine. Started with me and Nikki. Nikki had conflict of interest, and so it's mine.
I've been here the whole time.
Same.
Illegal birth year. I don't get it. I don't get it either, Grace. You're not allowed to be born in 1988.
Nugs is a veteran. I am definitely not a veteran. I did
He
not
means
fight in any wars.
She means a veteran of the podcast.
I know.
Come on, it's your sister. You should know
I
these
fought in
things.
Vietnam. Just kidding.
Okay. are
Fake
the
Overkill
science ba-
69.
So does anyone have any questions? Does anyone want to know any behind the scenes stuff that I know? Because I don't know anything. All I know is that Matt is a great guy. We should give him a benefit of the doubt. We should give his team a benefit of the doubt. And the end.
Yes, the end.
The end. No, not Spellbound. They're the Science Babes 863, not Spellbound.
The end.
Okay, guys, I saw a TikTok that was me. It was me to a T. And it was somebody who was saying that they'd go jogging. They go jogging, and when they go jogging, they listen to a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're like, so I'll just be running in the woods going, ha 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 ha, ha, you know. I was listening to Markiplier's The Distractables. Highly recommend that podcast. They're a bunch of idiots. I love them. It's with Markiplier, Bob, and Wade. And they're just so funny. And one of the kids was watching Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he was watching the latest episode that I hadn't seen yet. So I didn't want to hear anything. And the kitchen is like right next to the living room he was watching it in. Mm-hmm. This is the kids at work, by the way. I don't have any kids. I have 2 dogs, and that's enough. So I put in my headphones. So, and I just put on Distractables. And I'm just sitting there, and I have this knife, and I'm chopping potatoes because I'm making scallop potatoes. And I'm chopping as thinly as I can get, and I'm laughing at Markiplier or Wade or probably Bob. Bob's laugh is infectious. So I'm just like laughing. And I did not know this because my earbuds are noise canceling, but my coworker, who is the house dad, like he actually lives there with the kids, was standing behind me and was like talking to me, and I was just sitting there with a knife, and it's a huge butcher knife, and I'm just like, ha ha ha. So there's Artie's embarrassing moment of the week. Maybe we should do more of these. Like, how did Artie embarrass herself this week?
Next time on Podcast After Dark.
A squatter got me today too. Like, I was crying. I was dying this morning.
I was crying. I was dying.
I was going for a jog, and squatter was talking like, I have to stop because of the heat. My heart rate goes too high, so I have to stop and lower. Like, you have to, if you want to get like the maximum burn, you want your heart rate at a specific point. So because of the heat, my heart beats faster. So I have to like stop in my jog and let my heartbeat go down a little bit. And so I get on Discord, and on our friend server, we were talking about Whose Line Is It Anyway? And he was sending these clips of Colin Mockery. And if you don't know Whose Line Is It Anyway, YouTube it after the Science Babes.
It's so funny.
And I was crying. So, and I realized I'm standing on the side of the road with my face red, and I'm sweating, and I'm crying. And like, when you get to that point where you're crying and laughing, it sounds like you're just crying harder. Like, it doesn't sound good. So it just like it sounded like I definitely looked like I was just white girl ugly crying on the side of the road. But yeah, so before we head, Science Babes are live, so we're gonna send you guys over there. Stay with us, please stay with us, and do the raid. Like, a lot of people just go over there to like allow the transition, and then they don't like say, "Hey, Steph. Hey, Kaylin." What should we make them say? Mugs on the raid.
Honestly, just ask how they are doing.
Yeah.
Because if there's like any raid chant, or
What should
something,
we make them say?
You're breaking their flow.
Yeah, go over there and say, just post your favorite character of 863. Who's your?
Just Matthias.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The rate of like Matthias, yeah, not many people like Matthias. like Matthias YouTuber, great. Matthias A63, people are like, do we like him? So I'm gonna go on there and say Alex. Alex is my new favorite character.
And you say she was, yeah, exactly. You just said yourself.
She's my new she's my breath of fresh air. Like, I trust her. Like, I shouldn't trust her, but I do. Leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
I trusted Bailey, and Bailey went a little like, but it could have been COVID, and I feel bad for saying that. Bailey, if you're listening, I love you. You'll always be.
He doesn't like you.
I love Bailey. Stop it. She has to put up with Matt, and she has to put up with Woods, and she has to put up with Tanner. Like, I love Bailey. Same thing with Sam. We gotta love the spellbound chicks. But yeah, before we head you over there, I have one more question. The drunk live stream. Are we doing it on Twitch or are we doing it on YouTube?
Do it on Twitch, because...
Yeah, I think I could probably get away with that better than YouTube. I think YouTube would be like, exactly. Drunk? Okay. All right, so check us out on...
as long as you're not losing the contents of your stomach in front of the camera or making the sounds, you're good.
There's no camera.
One of my friends, one of my IRL friends, Justin, he was on the 12-hour live stream. He said that every time that somebody donates, I have to turn on my camera and take a shot.
Oh, no.
And I thought,
everybody donate.
No, you'll kill me. No, we don't get that many donations. That's why I was all like thinking about it. But if everyone's like on there like $1, I'll be like, there'll have to be a cap. It would have to be right like now. It would have to be like $5 donations. It would have to be $5 bits or something like.
Everybody right now, go.
100 bits. If you donate 100 bits on YouTube, I will turn on my camera, and that means I would have to put on makeup. Ugh, okay, fine. I'll do it for you.
Oh, that's such a horrible thing.
Have you put on makeup?
No.
Okay. Have you ever gotten drunk with makeup on and tried to resume some sort of elegancy?
I'm 17.
Yeah, exactly.
She's like, let me stop you right there.
And then, and remember, I'm going to be playing prop hunt. Oh my
Artemis, Nugs, I will give you this one heads up. On my channel, there is a channel points redeem that for every 3k points, I might lower the price just for the stream. For every 3k points, I am stuck for 1 minute just speaking Portuguese. I am not like it has led to so many chaotic moments. You will be confused.
Yeah.
You will ask for clarification afterwards, and you will be grasping the little knowledge of Spanish you have left if you've had any Spanish classes and be like, I recognize that word.
I will speak the Sims language. Blah 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 blah. I'll do that for a whole minute. Anyway, so we catch us on Saturday. We will be playing. We're playing with a bunch of people. Inky's gonna be there. Nugs is gonna be there. We're not all drinking. So
no, we're not.
Pastel's going to be there. Soroxa, are you gonna play with us?
Artemis, I just had an idea.
You don't have to drink, Soroxa. I promise.
Oh wait.
I did announce last week. Hold on a second, Inky. I did announce last week that Squatter was going to be there. He's not going to be there, unfortunately. So
I'm crying.
He's got a huge family obligation. So
yeah.
Huge one. Not my place to tell it, not my place to share it, but yeah, I know that some people were excited to see Squatter play. I think they just wanted Squatter to kill me. I think that's what they all wanted to see. But yeah, Dusty Girl's gonna be there. I'm not sure if Ink Knight's gonna be there. Nugs is gonna be there. Dusty Girl, Jordan and Angel, Garrett and Garrett's better half is going to be there. They will be
Oof.
streaming. So if you want to see somebody on Facecam, watch them. So
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna.
watch Garrett. Don't watch the subject for. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, exactly. Like I'm going to try to be on opposites of Garrett. So that way, if I'm a prop and he's a hunter, we could do it that way. That way, if you want to see, like, oh, where's Artie hiding? Okay, I want to watch Garrett, and you can stream hop, but just don't spoil it. In fact, I won't even be reading the chat unless you send $10.
I'll be honest, I will probably be both streaming
I'll be honest. I
and
don't really
moderating for
understand.
Garrett.
Okay.
Yeah, so
So if I see anybody backseat on any channel I moderate, you'll be timed out on all channels that I moderate at the same time for at least 1 hour.
let's see.
Wow.
So don't pull my luck.
Let's see if we can
Don't
get
test
Dan.
it.
I'm not sure if Dan's going to be there. Inky's going to be there. Nugs is going to be there. Jordan and Angel. We've got
Is
Squatter.
Soroxa gonna be there?
I don't know. I kept
Soroxa might be there.
Yeah.
Soroxa. Also,
I'll talk to him, but I don't think he'll be interested. But I'll talk to Matt, see if we can drag Matt in. By the way, a lot of people think that Matt was a part of the Gartic phone that we played on the After Dark. No, it wasn't him. It was Soroxa. But boy, did that scare me and Squatter. We're like, wait, that's an inside joke. Like only Matt would, like Matt and our close friends would know that. And so we're like, is that Matt? And I'm like, no, Matt hates Gartic phone. That can't be Matt. And it turned out to be Squatter. So no, it turned out to be Soroxa. So it wasn't me. It was you. But Matt probably won't. Yeah. It wasn't me. It was you. I have a screenshot of you saying it was you. So anyways, stick around if you're over on YouTube. If you're in Discord right now, hop over on YouTube. I know a lot of people like leave here and they go over to the Science Babes. They go over to the Science Babes Discord. But hop on our YouTube. Let me send you over to the Science Babes. That way they get the view. They're also monetized. So it would be nice for them to get that view. And anyway, so we will catch you guys on Saturday over on Twitch. If you're unsure of that, it's just Subject for Podcast. Same thing over there on Twitch. And we'll see you guys for a great time. And hope you guys have a great week. Stay safe. And yeah, see you guys later. Enjoy the Science Babes. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.